right, let's first look at the prop for who will be the overall leader in hits in 2022. Okay. So right now we have Tim Anderson, the favorite, at plus 1,000. Now, Anderson hasn't played in 150 games since 2018, so we know he has ability, but maybe not the most likely to get the totals here, right? Also at the top, 5 guys we just saw from last year: Bichette Guerrero at plus 1,100, Turner plus 1,200, Merrifield Freeman plus 1,500. So here's my question, Steve. Is it going to be someone at the top, or are you going to be looking at someone with like longer odds here?
Yeah, look, obviously, when you have someone like Tim Anderson at the top there, like, rightfully so. I mean, for the games that he played, he was averaging over a hit per game. Like, this guy is an absolute machine. The problem is keeping him on the field. That's been the biggest thing for me. I like those odds for Trea Turner at 12-1. I think those are really solid odds. He led the league last year, like you guys so eloquently just showed a few minutes ago, but he did that playing 148 games. If you look at the guys that had the top 5 or in the top 5 for hits last year, games played 159, 161, 162, and 159. So Turner led the league by 4 hits, playing less games than all of those guys. Being in that Dodger lineup, there is just no outs to be had. They really can't pitch around any of these guys. And regardless of where Turner is going to be hitting, whether it's second or whether it's third, it's going to be very well protected. Pitchers are going to have no choice but to throw the ball and try to generate an out from him. So with that type of mentality and the way that Trea Turner can get the ball out to the field, I like Trea Turner at 12-1.
All right, Erik, who do you like?
Yeah, I like another guy at plus 1,200. Wander Franco is very interesting, one that top tier. He's tied for 4th in the odds, both of my favorite projection systems, ATC by Ariel Cohen and the Bad X by Derek Carty. They have him 7th in projected hits, but projections often aren't super all in on the very young guys just because they don't have as much data to work with, and projections work off of the data. So for a guy as young as Franco to be, again, 7th by each of those, that says a lot about him. He's got what you want for a guy who could lead the league in hits, and that he makes an absurd amount of contact, 12.0% strikeout rate as a rookie last year. And that could even go down this year. He's at 7.9% in the minors. So he's who I like among that top tier. Maybe Nick Castellanos, a little bit lower down at plus 2,000, going to a very hitter-friendly park with a very strong lineup in Philadelphia. Cut his strikeout rate down to 20.7%, which isn't Wander Franco territory, but it's enough better than average that I think it puts him in the mix. He hit 309 last year. So he's the guy like a little bit lower down, but I think Franco is the interesting one in that top tier.